Hello, everyone. My name is Jaybird, and welcome back to Lucid9. Without any further ado, let's get right back to where we left off last time, shall we? And like a tornado stalking its next target, she blazes out of the room. I'm left completely dumbfounded with a Yahiko who's dancing around the room like he just won his mansion on the moon. I have a fan! And I have an actual fan! A real fan! I wonder how long it'll be before I can pledge her to my service as my first true minion. Oh. I wordlessly leave him in his fantasy of world domination and head to the cafeteria. It's more out of routine than actually feeling hungry. The shock of running into an old friend after 4 years might have something to do with that. Maybe I should be angry at Misaki? But at the same time, who knows what had happened with her and her mother? She seemed pretty uncomfortable talking about it. At least she's here now. I guess that's all that matters. If Misaki wants to tell me, she will on her own time. The cafeteria is broad and beautiful, boasting polished I can't talk today. The cafeteria is broad and beautiful, boasting polished surfaces and tidy, well-lit spaces. Modern furniture settles well on the brushed mahogany floor. Students in pristine uniforms travels to and fro, scooping food from the extensive buffet counters around the perimeter of the cafeteria and returning to their friends. I spot Rui in the back corner of the cafe, staring up at the skylights with a thoughtful tilt to her head. Actually, this would be a perfect time to tell her about Misaki. Rui would be thrilled to see her again. Hey, Rui. She jumps slightly at the sudden sound, and only then do I remember that I'm supposed to be apologizing for being dramatic yesterday. Except I've never been great at apologizing. Or even good. Or actually even mildly passable. Say, how are you?
I'm doing good. How was class?
It was okay, I guess.
Oh, okay.
We shuffle for a moment, and I finally clear my throat. About yesterday.
It's okay, Yama. I know that seeing the bus must have brought up some memories. You were just lashing out.
But I shouldn't have.
No, I guess not. So next time something like that happens, I reserve the right to slap you silly.
And just like that, everything is right between us. What have I done to deserve a friend like this? Thanks.
But buy me lunch.
What?
Aw, come on, it's only fair.
If I go into debt, I blame you for constantly mooching off of me. Are you ever going to pay for your own food?
Probably not. But you can't count those grocery trips because I ended up cooking everything for you.
And yourself.
Labor taxes. Let's go already, I'm hungry.
But just as she reaches forward and pulls my arm to her side, we hear a very familiar voice from behind us. Well, 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 what have we here? Oh my god, it's him. We jerk around in synchronization and promptly come face to face with Mr. Ryota. Rui quickly squeaks and jumps away, suddenly bashful.
Oh, hi, Mr. Ryota.
Look at you two. The adorable childhood friends, finally getting together after years of unneeded drama. Bah, I feel sick. What is this? Some crappy anime? Hey!
What? We're not to. What? We're not together. I wouldn't go out with Yama in a million years.
It's actually really adorable. I struggle to maintain a straight face. I know. I'm just too good for you. She snaps back into the Ruri that the rest of the academy knows her as. Witty, confident, and a touch malicious. She opens her mouth, no doubt, to smite me with some comeback or another, but Mr. Ryota breaks us up. Well, if I don't end up barfing my guts out, you guys will have the most adorable wedding in all of history. And there goes Ruri.
How can you say something like that, Mr. Iota? You're a teacher. You should know better.
Oh, come on. You two will look back on this day. Mark my words. With a cheerful wave, he splits to the faculty express line. Those words sound fairly ominous. I can already imagine all the embarrassing stories he'd liberally share with the other wedding guests. We'd probably have so many people rolling in the aisles from laughter that Rui wouldn't be even able to walk properly. What the heck am I even thinking about? Wedding? Rui?
Mr. Iota is being his usual self, I see.
Yep. Now he's got me thinking about... Nope, not going there. Maybe now would be a good time to switch topic. Oh, right. I even have the perfect material. Hey, Rui, you're not gonna believe this, but I saw Miki today. Rui's face cuts to complete blankness in the space of a millisecond. It is really shocking news. Maybe I should have eased it a bit. She ended up transferring to the school, and we coincidentally wound up in the same class. Dead silence. I finally start to feel a prickle of apprehension. We can hang out together again. We can...
Did you talk to her?
What? Of course. It's Miki. Rui, what's wrong? Aren't you happy?
Well, no, I'm not. As far as I'm concerned, she has nothing to do with either of us anymore. Don't you remember?
We were kids who held a stupid grudge for something beyond her control. Come on, we're older than that now.
Oh, are we? She didn't really apologize, did she?
Well, I pause for a moment. Rui's expression immediately darkens.
I see that she didn't, and I know why. Because she wasn't there to see you fall apart. I don't think you remember, Yama, but you were in a really bad place after she left. Even to the point where,
But that wasn't because of Misaki.
Yeah, but she triggered the whole thing. It's just, when I think about it, I get mad at her. Really mad. So it's probably best for both her and me if she stays away.
So, you're not gonna be friends again? The thought is so baffling that I can't help but stutter. In my mind, we'd always been a package deal. Me, Ruri, Misaki. It was either all or nothing.
You're your own person, so you should hang out with whoever you want. But I can't be a buddy-buddy with Misaki until she realizes what she's done.
I never thought Rui, of all people, would be rational. How bad had I been exactly? I'd never seen Rui so upset, at least not in a really long time.
Sorry to be a downer. Why don't we just grab some lunch?
How about you go on ahead? I need to talk to Mr. Iota.
Okay.
Surprisingly, she doesn't ask me any more questions. She heads to the lunch line without a word. Maybe she also feels rotten inside, like something has been lost forever. I shake these thoughts and immediately locate Mr. Ryota, who's just popped out of the faculty line and, conveniently enough, is heading in my direction. He watches our separation with an eyebrow raised to his hairline. Well, guys, it's the end of the episode. If you like this episode of Lucid9, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!